Hey guys, and welcome back if you've been here before. If you haven't, welcome. And also thank you to my new subscribers. There's like 150 or something of you guys. Thank you so much. I did not expect this kind of response. Initially I was going to try to keep a schedule, but I'm just going to upload videos whenever I feel like it, because why the hell not? And it seems to be helping some of you guys. So I'll just keep going. Well, today I want to talk about how quitting drinking is not the same as sobriety. And I'll give you a little bit of story. It's kind of a continuation from my video about being in a dark place, and I'll tag that over here. So in that video, I mentioned how I was in the hospital. I've overdosed, and I sought treatment about a week later at a place that I still go to. I've been going there for about almost 4 years now, a little over 4 years actually. But I was sober after I got out of the hospital for about 6 months, and I relapsed. Actually, no, it wasn't 6 months. I take that back. Because I got out of the hospital. I started there in August of 2018, and I relapsed in November of 2018. So 3 months. And I was struggling that whole 3 months. I was struggling. I wasn't drinking, but I was struggling hard. And my attitude going into outpatient after getting out of the hospital was, I just, 90 days and I'm going to get the fuck out. And that was my attitude. Basically, fake it till you make it, right? And that led in part to my relapse. Another part of that was I had hoped to develop a relationship with this girl at work, and it didn't work out. And so I relapsed. I went to the liquor store. I said, fuck it. And I bought a quart of vodka. And I relapsed that night. And that's because I didn't address anything. Like, you can quit drinking. That's fine. There's that term, dry drunk. Quit drinking. Okay. That's great that you quit drinking. It's great that I took that first step to quit drinking. I needed to for my physical health. But I wasn't addressing anything trauma related or anything about how I approach relationships, or looking for red flags in relationships, what my triggers for drinking were, any of that stuff. And until I addressed any of that stuff, nothing was going to happen. And I spent literally from 2018, still in outpatient treatment, drinking my way through counseling. Not going there drunk necessarily, although sometimes I did. But I just spent that whole time until I decided to go back to rehab again and detox. And that was in January of this year. So you can spend a lot of time still using and trying to address stuff. You can spend a lot of time not drinking and not addressing stuff, which will not get you anywhere. And still using and trying to address stuff, you're still engaging in that behavior. Yeah, you're in counseling, but you're still using. And that's okay, but eventually you've got to hit the point. You've got to put down the shovel, man. You've got to put down the shovel and address what's the root cause. Because drinking is just a symptom of a much larger problem. And until you address that problem, you're never going to be actually sober. And there's a lot of people out there, they're in AA. There's one guy here in the AA meeting in town that I used to go to. And yeah, he's been dry since 1972, but he's been dry since 1972. I wouldn't call him sober. He's a very angry person. And that is not sobriety. That's not sobriety. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.